Welcome back to another episode of Good Day Carmel TV. My name's Jeff Worrell, and I'm here along with Lindsey Brown, and we are at Hazeldale Animal Hospital. Lindsey, we're going to have a great time today. It's going to be a good show.
We are. We are very excited to be here with Dr. Emily Cornwell.
Yes.
She is the newest veterinarian here at Hazeldale Animal Hospital. We are so excited to have her as part of our magazine this month, where we get to know her a little bit.
So the hospital was the business spotlight, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay, so what are you guys good at here?
Oh, everything animals. If you have a dog and a cat, we love to snuggle them. We love to take care of them. We love to see them.
You know what, Lindsey, well, before you got here, I was talking to your ladies here at the front desk, and there was a little puppy who had just woken up from surgery, and it was kind of like, and they were, oh no, we're going to go in there and love him up and hug him up. It was so awesome. I was like, okay, all right, this is good. So, but anyway, so what else, where are you located? Maybe we better do that.
Yeah, so we're located on Main Street in Hazeldale, right across from Northview, right behind the Patachou over here.
Okay.
So back in that shopping center a little bit.
Great. So, and thank you for letting us be here today,
Yes,
right, Lindsey?
thank you. Thank you so much. We're very excited to have you as part of our community.
Right. Okay. So now we've got a full show. What else is in the magazine this month in January?
This month, we are doing a story on the newest book by Alexandra Hudson.
Oh, yeah.
And she wrote a book called The Soul of Civility.
That's
so
right.
We're going to be talking about her. And we are also going to be focusing on the story of Mark
Heirbrandt.
Heirbrandt.
Yep, Commissioner
Yep,
Heirbrandt.
Commissioner Heirbrandt.
Yep.
So we're going to be working on some of that as well.
Yeah, and then we're just going to hang out and bother you all day. Is that okay, Doctor?
Perfectly fine with me.
All right, so make sure you stay tuned for everything we've got coming up, and pick up that copy of Carmel Magazine. I know it's laying on your counter. Make sure you open it up and check out all the great things. All right, let's go talk to Commissioner Heirbrandt next.
Let's do it. Well, you have been sharing a lot of your story recently. Can you tell us a little bit about what got you started in this position?
Sure. I wasn't seeking it at all. Doug Carter, who you may know as the Superintendent of State Police, had asked me to run for this position when he was getting appointed by Governor Pence at the time. And so I took up the challenge and decided to run.
Well, we are also thankful to have you and appreciate all of your hard work.
Yeah, Commissioner, you and I have worked together before, and the thing that I've really found that is so unique is that you really take care of the small stuff as well as the big stuff. You're almost like the mayor of the county, right? Would that be the right way to describe what a commissioner is? That's how it's been described to me. But I'm dealing with a drainage issue in my district in Carmel, and I call you for some help. You pick up the phone, you talk to the guy, and within days it was solved. Yeah. Do you enjoy doing that kind of work?
You know, when I've always been in customer service, and I always treat this the same way. And so it's similar to when my kids, they ask me, they say, can you help me with this issue? And one thing that I always tell them to do is that one thing I can't do is read your mind. And as long as you communicate with me and tell me what you need, I'm going to do my best to help you. Well, I do that the same, and it's customer service. And so I'm not afraid to call anybody, jump in. I have waiters in the back of my car, and people don't know it, but I put them on and I get down and dirty.
Yeah,
so
exactly. And drainage is a lot of what you do. I know you've kind of talked.
50% of what we do.
Yeah.
Well, I think that a lot of the people that live in the area have really appreciated your level of communication. Can you speak a little bit to some of your unique ways that you communicate?
A lot of people are surprised when they call and they have and they're upset and they need help. My philosophy is always call them back as soon as you possibly can. And a lot of the people, when you call them, they're surprised that you're calling them back. They're just not used to people, elected officials or government, responding as quickly. And that's one thing that I've just always been taught to do. You respond quickly and you execute and you try to your best to solve the problem.
Well, I'm sure so many people appreciate that.
Yeah. Well, Carmel Magazine, you're on the cover. It is, something that has brought you some attention because people are noticing the article. They want to know more about you. You've got some really great stories in there about a lady who really touched you in a hospital situation. And so our goal here is to get people to pick up the magazine and read about Commissioner Mark Heirbrandt. But I want to ask you, just in our final thought here, what is the thing you love most about being commissioner of Hamilton County?
You know, I think this goes with any office, but I literally, when I first started, I didn't know that I could handle this, but because there's just so many aspects to it that are very challenging. But the thing that kept me and continues to keep me going is the word thank you. When I hear the word thank you from some of our constituents and telling them that, you know, hey, you've really helped me out, you've impacted my life in a certain way, that's what's rewarding, and that's what drives me every day to do what I do.
Okay, all right, and that's heartfelt words. So, Lindsey, we have got the article that I did is about civility, a big civility conference that I've got coming up on January 10th. Next up is going to be Alexandra Hudson, who is the author of The Soul of Civility.
Very excited.
I hope everybody else stay tuned, and we're going to talk to Lexi next.
We are here with Jeff Worrell and Alexandra Hudson, who was featured in your article this month of the Carmel Magazine.
Yes. Oh my gosh. And I can't believe I'm sitting right next to, may I call you Lexi?
Of course.
Lexi Hudson, you have, well, let me see. So we got to tell everybody, this is your new book. Is this your first book?
My first book.
Okay. And you and I have had the pleasure of talking and kind of working together, meeting each other before. But Lexi is going to be in Carmel at the Carmel Library on January 10th. I want you all to come, but we're here in order to find out a little bit about all the good stuff in this book. It really touched my heart. As you know, I'm in politics. You have a little bit of background in that. Tell us what inspired you to write this book.
My book, The Soul of Civility, Timeless Principles to Heal Society and Ourselves, is about the most important question of our day. How do we flourish across deep difference? And what does that look like in our own deeply divided moment? And my book is essentially that we each have a role to play in this massive, intractable challenge. As a growing extremism around the world, this is only going to become more of an important issue. We have a presidential election cycle, but I mean, these divisions are hitting us at the local level as well. And I hope that everyone comes the 10th and leaves encouraged to be part of the solution.
Yeah, and my goal really is to change the culture in Carmel, to raise the level of civility in Carmel. And your message is resonating with people in Carmel. We've been promoting the event on the 10th quite a bit, and people are reaching out and saying they can't wait. But you have a background in this. You've been in government, national government. Your mother was a very nice person, right? Very polite. Tell us about that.
I came to my interest in this topic, honestly. My mother is called Judy, the manners lady. And so I was raised in this home, very attentive to social norms and proprieties, minding P's and Q's. And I always questioned them. I wanted to know why we do things the way we do them. But I generally followed these norms and expectations, even though I questioned them. And they worked well for me, as my mother promised, in school, life, work, until I got to federal government. And that's where I experienced firsthand the brokenness and division in our world. And I didn't feel like I was being part of the solution in government. I desperately longed to be, which is why I wrote this book.
Yeah, and what I liked about it, there are things we can do. Some of the things you talk about is civility is not about being polite. It's about being able to disagree, have those challenging conversations, but not wanting to punish or hurt or embarrass somebody. And that's what I think we're hoping to share with people in Carmel on the 10th.
It's a great reminder. That's an essential argument in my book, that there is this important and underappreciated distinction between civility and politeness. Politeness is manners, it's etiquette, it's external, it's technique, whereas civility is internal. It's a disposition of the heart, a way of seeing others as our moral equals, worthy of respect just because we're people, and crucially, sometimes actually respecting someone, being actually civil, requires being impolite, telling hard truths, engaging in robust debate. That's a way to actually love and respect someone.
I could do this for hours. Oh my gosh, Lindsey, but we have to draw it to a close. But I'm going to give you one question. Do you have a question for Lexi?
I just really want to compliment, I think, more than question, that you have taken this bold step for yourself as well as your community and put yourself in a position to share in the way that you have and use that. So thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, and we really are, our dream, my dream, is to take this to other communities. Once Lexi comes to Carmel, teaches us how to do it, we define and understand what civility really is, hoping to be able to share this on a wider scale. And I've already had some of our other Hamilton County communities reach out, and they're looking to see how it goes. So this is exciting. So we're going to get involved in the schools, in the chamber, in other communities. We're going somewhere, okay, Lexi?
Love it. Thank you so much, Jeff. Thanks for your vision and passion for this subject.
Well, thank you for having the subject matter so well put together. So we will be at the Carmel Clay Library right on Main Street across from the high school in Carmel on January 10th at 6 o'clock p.m. We are asking that you go to the Carmel website, the Carmel Library website. It's easy to find. Just Google it and sign up because seating is limited. I'm worried that we might have maybe we're looking at how we get an overflow. So, or we
Great.
just have to have you back. So, all right. Okay. Well, so this has been really fun. Thank you for watching Good Day Carmel TV. We love bringing this to you. We're going to ask you one more time, pick up the Carmel Magazine. I know it's sitting on your counter. It just came in the mailbox yesterday so that you can see everything fun that's going on in Carmel, including all these great stories. Thanks for watching. It's
See you on the 10th.
Yep.
Great. I'm so glad you guys did this. Thank you so much.